So Coconut Grove is one of Miami's most loved neighborhoods. And
Yes.
not only do we love it, but our clients really love it too.
Yeah, I mean, the Grove, like just seeing what's been happening here in the last couple of years since I moved to Miami. It's so nice. And we just closed an amazing sale, good kickoff for 2025.
Yes, we negotiated $375,000 off the asking price.
It just shows you need a good buyer's agent to negotiate on your behalf, right? And not just like tell you to write whatever. Like it was a good deal also, like great house.
And you have a stunning new listing in the
Yeah.
Grove.
And like I priced it very well, like $880 per square foot. I looked at all the comps and we're in a great location in the Grove and I think it's gonna go fast. We have a lot of showings on it already, tons of activity. So it just shows you, like you hear all these noise, market slowing down, the interest rate and all that. Yes, we see more days on the market in general, but I think again, the key is if you price your property well, you price to sell, it's gonna move faster than being on the market for like 90 days.
How did you price your latest listing in terms of price per square foot?
Right, yeah. So I looked, so it's a townhome, right? So it's a bit more, in the Grove, it's kind of like easier because you have all the lands for the townhouses here are very similar size. And I just looked at I go to the last 6 months. So you don't have to even go like the last year. Last 6 months, and then I see, okay, what sold for like 800 per foot, what sold for 1,000 per foot, where is it located? And it's, we're kind of like in between. And obviously, one townhome can have 4 bedroom. If we have 3, we obviously have to factor that. But then we have to, count location. Location here is key. And the reason is, the Grove, you can have pockets that are more walkable to Coco Walk.
It's all across Miami. One street is great and the next street is totally different.
It's remind me of, it's remind me of LA. Because LA, like let's say you drive in Beverly Hills, so you go to Hancock Park, which is an amazing area, and then you go like 2 blocks east and you're like, where am I? Have you been to Corbon Vino?
No, but I'm going at the end of the month.
It's really good, but you can get a reservation there at like 5 p.m. because everything else is booked. No, it's great, but just like Major Food Group invest a lot of money here in Corbon. They did an amazing job. And it's not a commercial for Major Food Group, but it's just like to show you the trends of like where this area is going. And I think it's desirable for also another reason, which is great for families, are schools. The schools are very good here.
They are, yeah. And it attracts like a younger crowd. It has that like community feel where everyone has their friends here and their kids' friends and, their activities. So it really has a lot to offer.
I have a lot of friends who live here and they obviously love it. You're close to a lot of great schools, whether if it's public schools or private schools. And the downtown area is just so cute and charming. And I think it's hard to, where else in Miami you can find a little cute downtown?
It's hard if you're not like in the heart of the city and you want to be in the suburbs.
Yeah.
They'll have things to do, I mean, it's adorable here. And they have a lot of like local stores and boutiques, which is nice to find in Miami too.
And I think also what's cool about the Grove, if you look at it, yeah, you have brand new constructions. Those are like stunning, modern, floor to ceiling windows, whatever. But then you have those little cottage and bungalows. It's kind of like a jungly look. And a lot of people like it because it keeps the character of the city. I mean, I guess it's not a city. It's like the neighborhood, I should say.
Yeah, no, it is. It's very charming. It has a lot of character here.
And they just opened Crema. This is not an endorsement for Crema, but I do like they have good salads. And I needed coffee so bad. And you have like Bar Taco, you have Level 6, you have Amal, like you have Mr. C, Bellini. It's a nice mix here. You have single family residence. Then you have those beautiful condos on Bay Shore. Very unique pocket that I think people who are moving from like different areas don't sometimes know it exists because people always think Miami Beach.
And it gives you kind of like a different feel for Miami too, I think. You can still be by the water, but it has like different types of trees, different foliage. Like it's just...
Like I can tell you, I hang out in the Grove a lot with the kids, with my husband. We go to Miami Beach for dinner, but we go a lot to this area because it's so close to the house.
Yeah.
And there is so many options here that you don't have to go all the way to Miami Beach.
And it's more locals, I would say, than, tourists in some other areas, which is nice too if you live here.
I feel like it's just a sense of a community.
Yeah.
They just always have events, right? In the main strip kind of like downtown area.
Yeah.
The Art Fest.
The farmer's market. Everybody loves the farmer's market on Saturdays. That has so many different things to offer. Cute little vendors, healthy food, of course. I like to come.
I love farmer's market. It's always so cute.
So I know you were mentioning, the condos that are here on Bayshore Drive.
Yeah.
And I think the interesting thing about the Grove is there's older condos, but also now they are starting to put some new buildings here too, which is great. Mr. C just opened. And then, of course, you have Four Seasons and you have The Well, which is coming here. And the prices for those are between like 2,000, 3,000 a square foot. So it really elevates, the existing condos and the value overall.
Yeah, I sold several condos at Mr. C, and I'll just give you an example. Like we sold one pre-construction, I want to say, wow, almost 3 years ago.
Wow.
And that was, remember?
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yes, 3 years ago, and they paid about 1,700 per square foot. And I just closed one few months ago, and they paid 2,400 per square foot. But I believe in it because Four Seasons, that's now under construction, they are selling and they are starting at 3,000 per square foot. So, but that's for the condos, brand new construction in the Grove. And I think the reason is, first of all, you get an amazing walkability options, and you have an amazing view to the bay, the marina, and there isn't much land. So unlike, areas like Brickell or downtown or Edgewater, right? They're building a ton there.
In the Grove, you don't see just like empty lots or even like old buildings that they're planning to tear down. It's not as common.
If there is, then David Martin is all over it. This guy owe me, like I advertise him in every single opportunity I have. Not looking for a job, David, I just like your project. But anyways, but single family home is a different story, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously my townhome is going for like 800 per square foot, 880 per square foot. But any single family that I tour or sold to my clients, more or less, they get 1,000 per foot, and even more, like 1,400 per foot. I saw a couple of them.
Yeah, I do think like comparatively, if you're thinking about condos versus single family homes, in the Grove, there is still a lot of room for expansion with single family homes because there are plenty of older homes still that honestly, I mean, people could salvage. Usually they just tear them down and build something twice the size.
Look, the one that we sold, it was a cute little cottage, I guess. We call it cottage, right? Bungalow, I guess. Very cute. It was a 1,600 square feet, 3 and a 2, but the land was 12,000. So if a developer come and tear it down, they can build up to like 6,000 square feet, maybe even more. Usually it's 50% from the land. But our client love it. It's so their, personality. So they, they live it in this amazing bungalow with a big lot. But land value is definitely a teardown here. Yes, a teardown here, it goes between like 1.6 to 2 million.
Yeah.
It's a teardown. It's the money of LA.
And like those larger lots, right? Like with that sale that we had, that was something that was really attractive there because it was,
it was very unique.
Square foot lot. So.
Yeah, I mean, we believe in the value because again, at some point, you're gonna run out of land. So land is always, in my opinion, like a value no matter what. If you're in a good location and you're in a decent size for potential growth, then you can lose. Like it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Win for the agent because we got paid, and win for our clients because they're gonna make a good deal in the future, Well, thank you for joining us. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and of course, if you want to buy or sell, let us know. Till next time. Cheers.